welcome. Back down here again. Hi, welcome to another edition of www.winemastery.co.uk. My name is John Lightfoot. This is
John Murphy.
And we're here to tell you all about wine. We'll just retake our places over here.
I think you only said 2 W's then in the WW.
Did I? Oh, okay. It's all the W's.
It's all the
W's. It's 3. On to net.
On to net.
On to net.
Right, without further ado. Right, moving on now. Yes, we're going
Part
to...
2, episode 27.
Oh, well remembered.
Oh.
Yeah, I did tonight.
I am. This is when I get to the editing, I'll think to myself, no, it wasn't, it was 28.
Yeah, let's drink more wine.
Yeah.
So, yes, part 2, we're now sneaking on to an appellation which is a very well-known one. Oh, excuse me.
Get off.
Calm that, eh? Next, we're moving on to Volnay.
You say it's very well known. I've not heard it. When I saw the label, I thought of Vouvray because it's the only one I knew that began with a V and had no after it.
All right, well, we're close. Ish. No, the Volnay is a fairly well respected appellation. Is the Volnay again deemed to grow some of the best Pinot Noir grapes in the world, and we're going to judge that. You see how eager.
Now the colour isn't a lot different from that in part 1.
It's not a lot different. It's that kind of oh God, there you go. The more of it's a slight.
You dribbled.
I did.
Yes.
I just told that off silent. Yeah, it's slightly richer.
Yeah.
More ruby, I'd say. A little bit more ruby there, but it still has that kind of tawny browny edge, doesn't it? Which
it does.
But you can see that you can see it's a lot thicker as well. Perhaps not, the thickest wine, or colour-wise, you can still see through there.
But it's a lot thicker. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
More so than we had in the first episode there. So, ooh.
Are we gonna?
Yeah, we are.
Sniff.
Oh, we are.
Wow.
Oh, see.
Are you going to say that you can smell leather in there?
No, I wasn't going to say leather.
Well, that smell that I thought was the smell I thought you associated with leather.
There's an oakiness there.
Right.
Is that?
Maybe that's what I thought. Well, what do you mean by leather?
I don't. Leather. Maybe a hint, but I think the oakiness and it's almost like a smokiness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, this is more kind of. I wouldn't say. I don't think the cherries are in that one. I think that's more kind of a plummy earthiness.
Yes. Yeah, I can get that. Can you get blackcurrant?
Yeah, I could go with blackcurrant in there. Yeah, definitely.
I can't.
It's more. It's a lot. Yeah, it's isn't fair. Yes, definitely black.
I can smell.
But stop it. It's time to stop it. This is a lot richer. You can get it even from the nose on that. So I'm expecting big things from this now.
So am I. But I was from the last one, and the last one in part 1, if you haven't seen it, was disappointing.
You know what? I could almost just smell that forever. There's so much. Anyway.
There's so much more to that. So much more to that one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Now I'm just a little bit more.
Now this is one of those that I think to myself, I'm not asking myself, what would I drink with this? I'm thinking, I could just enjoy this.
That's got immediately that is the typical Pinot Noir that I would be looking for. It has the smooth on the tongue. The acidity is still there, good acidity. But really smooth, almost like velvety. What the flavour?
Pinot Noir. Another country that's well known for Pinot Noir, is that Chile or?
Well, Chileans are making a lot of Pinot Noir now. California, they've got Pinot Noir, and New Zealand, which I've mentioned a fair few times in the videos. Yep. New Zealand, I think everybody leans towards New Zealand for their Sauvignons, which is of course their signature grape. But some of their other wines are so underrated, including their Pinot Noir. And the Pinot Noirs tend to be a very, very good price as well from New Zealand. comparing, to France anyway.
Okay. And does Germany produce Pinot Noir?
Oh, not that I'm aware
They
of.
tend to have more obscure grapes in Germany. I
Yeah,
think.
it's a bit unusual, but I think they may do have little pockets here and there.
Okay.
Because they do try. I mean, a lot of winemakers or vineyards, they try different things.
Well, if they've got little pockets, they would have to make their own, wouldn't they? Because they certainly, I'm sure, wouldn't be able to afford this.
I knew where that was going before he did. I don't know why. I don't mind, we haven't even been drinking that much. Right. So what flavours are we getting then?
Okay. Do you know, I was just enjoying the overall flavour. I'd stopped trying to identify them.
There's almost like a savouriness in this. I could just smell that for an evening. Well, not really. I'd probably drink it.
Well,
With the lack of tannins in... Sorry, go on.
no, go on after you.
No, insist.
What are you going to insist on?
You finish your white. Okay. So that almost comes across because the tannins are so smooth and easy. It's almost a touch of sweetness at the end. It tastes like that to me.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
And there's so much kind of. See, this reminds me almost of some of the Cabernet Sauvignons we've tried in the fruit stakes because it's got that jamminess. There's so much going on in there. It's a kind of, you have a little taste. There's so many kind of flavours that you want another little taste, and then kind of you just want to lick your lips.
For me, it blends so well together that I'm really, really struggling to identify the flavours that are making that up. Well, some of them it's obvious, like you say, it's a plum or it's a cherry, or in some cases you've said strawberry, which but this one is.
No, I understand what you mean by that. It's picking all the individual ones out, and it is quite difficult. Hence why I would describe that as a kind of jamminess with it all in there.
Okay. Because I can smell, on the nose, I can smell the cherry, but when I go in and taste it, it just means you really would have to drink the whole bottle
just to make sure you picked out all those flavours, yeah. But the earthiness comes through a wee bit on the flavour as well, which came from the nose. I think that's a fantastic example of a Pinot Noir grape.
It's very nice.
It's
very nice.
I mean,
I've got the feeling that one thing's going to spoil it for me.
Well, what might that be, John? What might that be? Hang on, does anybody know what this might be?
I think it might be a tad expensive.
It is a tad expensive.
Okay, so you've said it's a tad expensive, which means it's very expensive. I have a guess at what it's going for, shall I?
You can have a guess.
Oh right, am I not going to be anywhere near?
No. Well, I don't know because you've not had a guess.
Okay, so it's a Burgundy. You said it's from an appellation.
Appellation. Yep.
Appellation.
A very well respected appellation, the Volnay. Yep.
Okay, so I think for a starter, I'm north of £30, and I think that this is going to be around about £45.
Oh my goodness! You are getting good at this. This has been a fantastic episode for John, isn't it? I think you're doing really, really well.
Well, I got the first one wrong. I was 30% out on the first one.
You're not that much out in here. Well, you've £49.99.
Okay.
£50 pound a penny, but that is pretty good going,
right,
John. I'm very, very impressed with you.
If someone bought 20 cases from you, would they get it for 45?
Oh, I'd have to think about it.
Now that's the Yorkshire coming out in
yeah.
him.
Oh, makes me twitch just thinking about it. I'm sure we could do a discount as we do. But I mean,
that is great. That is a really lovely wine.
And I don't know if I said it earlier, but I got it again. There's a smokiness, and I did say
You did, yeah, but
just so they were catching.
And there's that from the oak, presumably, presumably.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know if the Pinot Noir grape itself would kind of have that, but I mean, just doing that, just caught. I mean, you could probably kind of pick up different things from when your nose is right in there, or catching it up there a wee bit, because that just came up on me as I just wafted it past my face. Then.
Yeah. Well, so Burgundy comes out with a Pinot Noir. That's not the only grape, but that's the majority of the grapes.
Yeah, the majority. I can't remember the names of it because the rest tend to be fairly obscure. Okay. It's the same. Literally, there are thousands of different grape types. I don't know.
No, but Pinot Noir is the
the majority. Yeah, and I would say in Burgundy it's deemed to have the perfect climate, the soil, everything to grow the perfect Pinot Noir.
Wow.
Well, it is notoriously difficult as well to grow the Pinot Noir. It's one of the most difficult grapes.
And is this something that's a Pinot Noir? Is there any in terms of year where it's better young or older, or does it just depend upon the vineyard?
Again, because the Pinot Noir is so kind of what was the way, you can vary it so much that you can have the young easygoing ones, or you can age them for a while where you're going to get some. I said generally they tend to be bigger, beastier ones.
Yeah.
But you tend to find the Pinot Noir grape has a very thin skin, hence those tannins tend to be a lot softer.
Yeah. So the first one we tasted, I'd guess, would have been around about 2009.
You looked at the bottle?
Yeah.
You little sneaky peeker! I thought you were good, but not that good.
But the other bottle, the label's turned the other way, so I can't guess that.
You can't guess that. I believe it's a 2010. 2010. Yeah.
And so is that typical in terms of from Burgundy? Because some of the other wines we've been drinking have been 2013, maybe a 2012. Obviously, these have tended to be a little bit older.
They have, yeah. I don't think it's just typical of Burgundy, France maybe in general, but perhaps the grape style. No, that's wrong, because we can get some very light and young Pinot Noirs. I don't think it really comes into play.
No?
No.
And obviously, I mean, there are... Do you know how much they actually vary from year to year? I mean, if you were to say, a 2010 and a 2009... would there be big differences, or can there be big differences?
There can be huge differences. Yeah, the vintage, it can make a massive difference. I remember we had a Santamilion, and I think it was a 2009, and I'd been. It was a stunning bit of wine, and I remember telling my customers about it, and I told a friend about the 2009 Santamilion we had in, and I bigged it up so much. He said, "Well, just bring one round." So I took one round, but generally when they change vintages, we get to taste them again just to see how big, or if there is a difference really. And it changed to maybe 2010, maybe 2011. It changed on to, and I took it round, and very stupidly I didn't try it, and this is where I learned my lesson, because it was absolutely naff. Yeah. When it wasn't cheap, it was $25.99.
Yeah.
And of course, the bad thing is I've been bigging it up to my friend, and I went on round and cooked a beautiful dinner. I went for it, and the wine was just a letdown, flabby. So yeah, it can make a massive difference.
So one of the things that strikes me is that obviously we're trying to help people choose the wines that they like. So they could choose a wine, and actually they would enjoy other years, but not this year's. It just complicates the whole thing, doesn't it?
Quite possibly, yeah.
To decide, which is, I guess, what you're going to come back to. Let me have this little psychic here. That you need to talk to your local wine merchant.
Definitely, we've said this many times. Go and see kind of the local wine merchant, because he will know the different vintages, whether it's good, bad, and whether you should be paying the money for it. Which, as well as good and bad, you also have excellent. You have some stunning vintages, and we're on top of those ones, so we'll be able to tell you.
Okay.
You're independent wine merchant, definitely.
Okay. So, well, that is absolutely delicious. So, if anyone wants a special treat for an anniversary, I have one actually coming up on Tuesday.
Do you?
Yeah.
Go on.
Married for a few years.
Pray tell how many?
26.
26?
Yeah,
you don't look old enough to be married 26.
I know. 16.
I can't even keep a straight face. The camera's very kind to you, John.
No, as my wife says, I have got the face for radio.
Right, well, on that note.
We've got a question.
Go for it.
We've got a question. This question is from Richard Crowther. Richard is planning on going on the Beaujolais run, taking one of his mates with his mate, a DB9, down on the Beaujolais run.
No way.
Absolutely. And he wants to know, because they're doing it fast, they just want to go to one vineyard. Where should they go? Oh,
that's a difficult one. First of all, DB9.
Oh, what?
Aston Martin, my favourite dream cars. I love the Vanquish. One day. It's just a matter of time and have a string of cheese and wine shops across the
world. The world.
First Brig House, then the world. But it depends what kind of stuff you like. But I'd go for the Morgan that we tried, because that was for me it was a very interesting. I was in love with that.
So is there a vineyard? I mean, if they looked up, would they be able?
Well, it would be the area, but I wouldn't know which exact vineyard to go to. Now
because they want to go straight into the gate, put it in their boot, and back up towards Calais. If Calais is still okay. All the difficulties there.
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah. Well, I couldn't tell you any particular one, and I feel guilty about it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well, if you're inspired On the website, when we release this video, which should be in time for the
DB
version, right, yeah, we'll put it on the website. And see it. The other thing is that I will also put on this episode on the website is I've found an app. It's a really great app. It goes through questions and it tells you what wine you will like.
Okay.
And I went through the questions that they asked, and it got my wine choice absolutely to the T.
Sounds very interesting.
So I'll put that on there because this is all about you finding your wine. It goes through questions of other things, other food stuffs that you like, and from there it suggests we think you would like this. So anyway, it's worth it. It's a bit of a worth having a go at. So I'll put that on the on this episode's website as well.
That's a lot on one episode,
isn't it? Don't you get your money's worth? Anyway, have you anything else to say, or should we conclude at that point and finish the bottle?
Happy anniversary, Kathy!
Happy anniversary, Kathy! Me?
Oh, of course, and of course, I was saying,
yeah.
We'll treat ourselves with a glass.
With that, we'll see you in the next episode number 28. Oh, do we know where we're going for that, or are we going to just surprise it upon
we're going to surprise you.
On our two fans.
Could be anything. Thanks, Matt. Could be anything.
Could be anywhere. We'll see you there. Chin chin.
Chin chin.